know, he still plays like Novak, but you sense that his, you know, like his cocoon has gone. You know, he used to be totally unfazable. Now he's phased quite quickly. I mean, Roger Federer's standard of performance against Rafa was amazing. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Tennis Gary Wimbledon for this edition of What's New in Tennis, in which we're going to be discussing the hot topic of the week, which is the proposed reduction of Davis Cup tennis matches from best of 5 sets to best of 3 sets. Yes, this week the ITF had a meeting at Indian Wells of their board of directors, and they released a press statement afterwards in which they confirmed that they're going to go ahead with the planned changes to the Davis Cup and the Fed Cup. As far as the Davis Cup is concerned, the main changes are that they're going to have best of 5 set matches reduced to best of 3, and they're also going to consider playing the Davis Cup ties over just 2 days rather than the traditional 3. Now, the 5 set matches and the 3-day ties date back to the early 20th century. They've been going for over 110 years, and it's a format that the fans love. And that's what people have been telling us this week in the shop. People have been coming in to buy books and pictures, as they usually do here in Wimbledon, and the reaction has been entirely negative to these ITF ideas, and people feel somewhat powerless to do anything about it. The decision hasn't been finalised yet, because that only happens when the ITF annual general meeting takes place in the beginning of August, which is going to be in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. But at that meeting they will confirm these decisions unless something happens in the meantime. So fans are looking for a way to vent their anger and to try and influence the outcome of this decision. The reason a lot of people like to talk to me about the Davis Cup is, of course, because they know that as well as being a fan of the British team who goes to a lot of Davis Cup ties, I was also the author of the official Davis Cup book at the beginning of last year when Britain won the Davis Cup at the end of 2015. So people know I'm interested in the Davis Cup and they like to share their opinions with me. And the overwhelming one is that if the matches are reduced to 3 sets, that will take away the special status of the Davis Cup, which currently with 5 set matches stands in their minds alongside the Grand Slam tournaments, where all the men's singles matches are played over best of 5 sets. People feel that the ordinary ATP Tour with 3 set matches doesn't produce the kind of epic, memorable matches that you get in the majors. Quite a few people have said that a best of 3 set match would produce a different outcome, and they've cited examples where big matches in the Davis Cup, one player has been 2 sets to love down and has come back to win 3-2, and that in 1 or 2 cases actually happened in the Davis Cup final and decided the destination of the cup. But for my way of thinking, that's not necessarily the most important thing. The most important thing is something else that lots of people have mentioned, which is that once you take away the special status of an event, it becomes just another ordinary tour event. And they don't think that the Davis Cup could survive that. That if you go to best of 3 set matches and squeezed in over 2 days at some convenient moment for the ITF and the players, then before you know it, in a few years' time, the Davis Cup will be quietly dropped and there won't be that historic competition anymore. If you've enjoyed this film and you care about the Davis Cup, please like the video on YouTube and most of all comment on it. That way we'll get the debate really moving and hopefully people can express their views to the ITF and we can get some action. Thank you and cheerio.